This Toyota camper looks tiny on the outside, but the moment you step inside, everything changes. What seems like a compact adventure vehicle suddenly opens into a fully equipped mobile home with a full bathroom, real kitchen, smart storage, and a bed designed for real comfort. And by the end of this video, I'll reveal the estimated price of this tiny home on wheels, because it might surprise you. Starting with the exterior, this camper immediately stands out because of how clean and compact it looks. Unlike giant motorhomes that feel bulky and intimidating to drive, this Toyota keeps a smaller footprint that looks manageable on normal roads, city streets, and tight camping spots. The body design is modern, sleek, and practical, with smooth white panels, sharp black trim, and large side windows that make it feel premium. It looks more like a futuristic overlanding vehicle than a traditional RV. At the front, you get Toyota-inspired styling with a bold grille, clean LED-style headlights, and a commanding windshield that gives the driver a wide view of the road. That matters because many large RVs can feel stressful behind the wheel. But this camper appears far easier to manage. It gives you the confidence of a normal vehicle while still delivering the space of a motorhome. Move to the side, and you can really appreciate how cleverly this camper is designed. Large tinted windows bring in natural light, while also giving privacy. The side access door is positioned perfectly for easy entry, and the roofline rises high enough to create standing room inside. That extra height is one of the reasons this camper feels much larger than it looks from outside. And speaking of size, based on the proportions shown in these images, this camper appears to measure around 6 to 6.8 meters long, approximately 2 to 2.2 meters wide, and roughly 3 to 3.3 meters tall. That means it stays compact enough for travel while still offering enough space for full-time living features. It's basically the sweet spot between a van camper and a giant. Class C motorhome. Now let's step into the driver's cabin. The cockpit feels modern, practical, and focused on ease of use. There's a clean steering wheel with Toyota branding, a central infotainment display with navigation, climate controls within reach, and a high seating position that gives a commanding road view. This is important because some campers feel like you're driving a bus. This one feels closer to driving a modern van or SUV, which makes road trips much less tiring. But the real magic starts when you move into the living area. The first thing that stands out is how bright and open everything feels. Thanks to the large windows, white interior surfaces, wood-style finishes, and soft LED lighting, the space doesn't feel cramped. In many compact campers, interiors can feel dark and narrow. Here, it feels fresh, clean, and surprisingly upscale. Now, let's talk about the kitchen, because this is where many small campers compromise. Not this one. You get a real galley setup with a built-in sink, a 2-burner cooktop, countertop workspace, upper cabinets, lower storage, and what appears to be a compact fridge and microwave. That means you can cook actual meals instead of relying only on snacks or campsite food. Imagine waking up near a lake, opening the blinds, and making fresh coffee while breakfast cooks on the stove. That's the kind of lifestyle this camper is built for. The kitchen isn't just for emergencies. It looks designed for everyday use. Storage is another area where this Toyota camper shines. Every surface appears optimized with cabinets, hidden compartments, and efficient shelving. In a tiny living space, storage can make or break the experience. If you don't have places to keep clothes, cookware, gear, and essentials, the camper quickly becomes messy. But this layout looks intelligently planned to keep everything organized. Now, let's move to one of the most impressive features: the bedroom. The sleeping area looks far better than what most people expect in a compact camper. Instead of a tiny fold-out bed or uncomfortable dinette conversion, this appears to be a dedicated fixed bed, large enough for 2 adults. It's surrounded by soft ambient lighting, side windows, shelves for personal items, and a skylight above that can bring in natural light or let you stargaze at night. That's a major advantage because making and packing a bed every day gets annoying fast. A permanent bed means you can stop for the night and relax instantly. For couples or long-term travelers, that alone adds huge value. And then we reach the feature that shocks most viewers: the full bathroom. Yes, inside this compact Toyota camper, there appears to be a proper wet bath with a toilet, sink, mirror, shower space, and ventilation window. That changes everything. Having your own bathroom means freedom. You don't need campsite facilities. You don't need gas station stops. You don't need to plan your route around public restrooms. For road trips, off-grid camping, or overnight parking, a private bathroom is one of the biggest luxuries you can have. And many campers much larger than this still skip it. There's also an exterior utility hatch shown in the images, which likely stores service systems such as water connections, batteries, tanks, or power management equipment. That suggests this camper was designed for self-sufficiency, not just short weekend trips. Features like that matter when you're staying off-grid for several days. Now let's talk practicality. Who is this camper really for? This would be perfect for couples who love travel, solo adventurers who want comfort, digital nomads working remotely, retirees exploring new places, or even weekend users who want a compact RV without the stress of owning something massive. It gives you the freedom of a motorhome while staying closer to the size of a normal road vehicle. And compared to giant luxury RVs, there are clear advantages: easier parking, better maneuverability, lower fuel costs, simpler driving experience, less intimidating ownership, yet you still keep the most important features: bed, kitchen, bathroom, storage, and mobility. Of course, no camper is perfect. Because of the compact size, interior walking space will be tighter than a huge motorhome. Storage is smart, but not unlimited, and if a family of 4 tried to live in it full-time, it would feel crowded. But for 1 or 2 people, this setup could be ideal. Now for the big question, the price. Because this exact Toyota camper appears to be a concept or custom-built model, rather than an officially listed production vehicle, there is no confirmed factory price. But based on the design, full bathroom, kitchen, bed setup, utility systems, and premium finish, a realistic estimated value would likely fall between $85,000 and $120,000, depending on build quality, drivetrain, and included equipment. And honestly, when you compare that to many luxury RVs costing $150,000 to $300,000 or more, this starts to look like a smart alternative. So, would you actually live in something like this? Let me know in the comments.